Hello guys, welcome to my channel Learn Free. In this video I am going to share with you size separation, its introduction, its objectives and official standards for powder. So let us begin. Size separation is a unit operation that involves the separation of mixture of various sizes of particles into two or more portions by means of screening surfaces. Size separation is also known as sieving, sifting, classifying, or screening. This technique is based on physical differences between particles such as size, shape, and density. Screening is a method of separating particles according to size. Particles can be separated into individual sizes using sieves. The final portion consists of more uniform size. The material that remains on the given screening surface, means that is above the screening surface, is known as oversize or plus material, and the material passing through the screening surface is known as undersize or minus material. The size separation process can be used to determine to determine particle size distribution, and which will be the useful in production of tablets and capsule. It can be used to quality control test for analysis of raw materials such as griseofulvin and aspirin. It is used to test the efficiency of size reduction equipment or process. It is used to optimize the process conditions such as method of agitation, time of screening, feed rate, etc. So in short, if we see about this introduction of size separation, so size separation is a unit operation that involves separation of mixture of various sizes of particles into two or more portions by means of screening surfaces. Then size separation can also be called as sieving, sifting, classifying, or screening. Then what are the technique it is based on? That this technique is based on physical differences, as it is mentioned that size separation, that is size, then shape and density between the particles. Okay, then screening is a method of separating particles according to the size. Screening, what is screening? Screening is another word used for the size separation. Then by doing this size separation, the particles comes into uniform size. And what is oversize or plus material, what is undersize or minus material? Oversize or plus material is the material that remains on the screening surface is oversize or plus material, and the material that passes through the screening surface is undersize or minus material. So remember these two terms, don't confuse with this. And if we talk about what are the processes, or simply what is the sieve analysis, it can be a question like sieve analysis process or sieve separation process. So remember these points, that it is used to test the efficiency of size reduction equipment or process. It is used to optimize the process conditions such as its method of agitation means what? Moving or shaking, and time of screening, feed rate. Then it is used as a quality control tool for analysis of raw materials such as griseofulvin or aspirin. It is used as a method to determine particle size and size distribution, which are useful in production of tablets and capsules. Now, if we talk about the objectives of size separation, then what are the objectives? The objectives are to separate the undesirable particles, means size separation is a unit operation of separating particles with uniform size, means overall screening method is why it is used to for size distribution into uniform size, like that. So it is used to separate undesirable particles which we don't want. And then the size reduced particles undergo sieving operation to get fractions of narrow size range. Okay, the size reduced particles undergo sieving operation to get fractions of narrow size range. In manufacturing of all solid dosage forms such as tablet, capsule, powder, granules, etc., the desired particle size of powder is necessary. Means uh, mostly in the solid dosage forms, powders or tablets or capsules, we require a particular size range of particles. which will be helpful in making the tablet or capsules. So it is very necessary. So it is one of the objective. And during tablet granulation, granules should be within narrow size range. Weight variation will takes place during tablet punching. So these are the general objectives of size separation. Now comes the official standards for powders. Powders are described as coarse or fine powder and many more different types. But the Indian Pharmacopoeia has prescribed standards for powders for pharmaceutical purposes. According to degree of coarseness or fineness is expressed with reference to nominal aperture size through which powder is able to pass. Now what is nominal aperture mesh size? That is the if the sieve, normal sieve, then it has square shape. In that surface has a square shape, that is nominal mesh aperture size. Okay, so don't confuse with that. Next comes the grades of powder and sieve number along with nominal aperture size as per IP, that is Indian Pharmacopoeia. So there has been given a table by the Indian Pharmacopoeia which belongs to which category of grade of powder, then which sieves is used according to which type of nominal mass aperture size, that we have to see. Okay, so grade of powder, sieve through which all particles must pass, और nominal mass aperture size कितना होता है, sieve through which 40% particles pass, nominal mass aperture size उसका कितना होता है, ये डिपेंड करता है. ओके, सो फर्स्ट है कोर्स पाउडर. कोर्स पाउडर के लिए sieve थ्रू विच ऑल पार्टिकल्स मस्ट पास इज sieve नंबर 10 और उसका नॉमिनल मैश अपर्चर साइज होना चाहिए 1.7 mm और नॉट मोर देन 40% पार्टिकल्स पास 44 sieve से होने चाहिए विथ नॉमिनल मैश अपर्चर साइज 355 mm. सो इफ़ वी टॉक अबाउट हाउ वी कैन राइट द डेफिनेशन, सो वी कैन राइट लाइक दैट: a powder, all particles of which pass through a sieve with nominal mass aperture size 1.70 mm, that is this one, with a sieve number 10 and not more than 40% through which a sieve with nominal mass aperture size 355 mm with sieve number 44, okay, is called coarse powder. In this way we can write down the other definitions: moderately coarse, moderately fine powder, then very fine powder. Okay, so next see moderately coarse powder. Sieve number 22, nominal mass aperture size 710 micrometer. Sieve number not more than 40% particle must pass 60. Nominal mass aperture size 250 micrometer. Moderately fine 44, 355 micrometer. 85, 180. Fine powder 85, 180 micrometer. This is not there. Okay, very fine powder 120, 125. So if I give a trick to you to learn this, see, coarse powder you have to learn 10 1.7 mm. This is different, the unit is different among the all other things. Okay, so remember this: coarse powder with sieve number 10, it has a nominal mass aperture size of 1.7 mm and the particles must not pass through 40%, more than 40% is 44 sieve number 355 micrometer. Then moderately coarse 22, 710 micrometer, 60, 250. Then again this is the same thing: 44, 355, 44, 355, 85, 180, 85, 180, same. So you can learn it this way. And last one is that 120, 125. It is easy if you go through this twice, thrice, and it will be remember for you. And try it without seeing this and write it down in a paper or a book, so you can remind it very nicely, memorize it. Okay, along with this there are some uses which can be asked in the MCQ point of view. Okay, so for compound powders, which powders are preferred? Fine powders are preferred. Okay, remember this: for making of compound powders, fine powders are preferred, and for preparation of tincture, moderately coarse powder are used. टिंचर प्रिपरेशन के लिए मॉडरेटली कोर्स पाउडर यूज़ होता है, कंपाउंड पाउडर्स के लिए फाइन पाउडर्स यूज़ होता है, और पर्कुलेशन प्रोसेस के लिए कोर्स पाउडर यूज़ होता है, बट विदाउट फाइन्स. उसमें फाइननेस नहीं होना चाहिए. पर्कुलेशन में फाइननेस होगा तो पर्कुलेट हो जाएगा. इसलिए पर्कोलेशन के लिए कोर्स पाउडर विदाउट फाइन्स यूज़ होगा, प्रिपरेशन ऑफ टिंचर के लिए मॉडरेटली कोर्स पाउडर यूज़ होगा, और फॉर कंपाउंड पाउडर्स के लिए फाइन पाउडर्स यूज़ होगा. ओके, एंड दिस इज अ व्यू ऑफ a table which provides you useful parts, liquid extracts and grade of powder. These are the grades of powder: coarse, moderately coarse, moderately coarse, moderately fine, fine, fine. So means according to the liquid extracts and useful parts. अशोका liquid extract यूजफुल पार्ट्स उसका स्टेम बाक है, उसका ग्रेड ऑफ पाउडर हम लोग को कोर्स मिलता है. ओके, नक्स वोमिका उसके सीड्स यूज़ होते हैं, मॉडरेटली कोर्स बनेगा. रॉ वोल्फिया रूट्स मॉडरेटली कोर्स, अर्गोट स्क्लेरोटिया मॉडरेटली फाइन, इपेशिए रूट फाइन, एफिड्रा स्टेम फाइन. Okay, if you want to learn any type of table, so I give you a tip. Okay, first go through the table very clearly 2 or 3 times, then see what is the same thing or what are the things which you can relate it, or whatever things which can you remember very easily. If not, you can do that, then it's better. If not, then go through this and repeat 2 3 4 5 times, and then don't see the table without seeing, write in a book and then again read it, and the next day you do the same thing. But in that you have to revise this 2 to 3 4 times, and then again don't see the book and write in on a page. And on the third day only just see, and on the fourth day you will get remember in your mind very clearly, that if you will hide in your mind like this, what was for Ipache, which part was used, that is root, and what was the grade of powder, that is fine, you will be very sure, I am very sure you will be remember this. So this was the tip of the day. So I hope you like the video and it will add something value to your learning. So thank you. And if you like this video, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Learn free, live free.